So you can open a new file in the Smart Notebook, and this behaves a lot like PowerPoint. There are different pages, and so right now we only have one page, and you can, some of the most basic stuff you can do, you can pick up a pen and you can draw or you can write. So you can draw something. You can use your finger. So if you want to use your finger, you can use the tools and turn on the tools. Turn on a pen. You can choose the color you want. So I can choose a purple dotted line and just use my finger. There are other tools that you can use. One of them is you can turn on this that will cover up part of the screen, so that if this were an article and you only wanted them to read the first paragraph of the article, it's set to be kind of transparent now, but you can pull down then to just show part of the article, or if you wanted to move it over this way and you want to just reveal part of the page at a time, you can do that. This is set to be kind of transparent right now, and I don't know how to change that. And then when you want to get rid of that, you can turn that off. You can also do shapes. So you can get a shape and you can draw that in there, and then you can color the shape. Give it a green line and give it a red interior. Then when I draw new ones, they have the green line around it with the red interior. Select it, and then I can turn it, or I can select this one and then I can tap the X to delete that. If I like that and I wanted to make more of them, I can copy and paste it more times, but I'm going to get rid of that one. You do have a gallery, and a lot of these are things that you can use in here. There are pictures in there. There are interactive and multimedia things. These are very nice. So I can click and drag this activity out here, and it's a die for a game. Let's get a new page, a clean page. There we go. So you can bring a ruler out here, and then you can practice, have your students practice measuring things. So then you could draw a line, and then you could have your students come up and try to measure the line by practicing line down a ruler. You can change it from the metric to imperial, which only we use in the United States. Then they have some famous artwork. There's all different kinds of things that you can add out of the gallery. Geography. Have maps. So you can pull out maps of different countries. Pull out a map of all of Europe. You could do a matching activity. You could do some there we go. So you can match the answers with the equations. Okay, so let's say I wanted to get a picture of this this Apple Watch. I can choose to capture something. So I'm going to click and drag around this picture of the Apple Watch and let go of it. And now if I go back to my Smart Notebook software, it brought in a picture of the Apple Watch in there. And then I can close my capture tool. Now I can click and drag this around. It's an image on the page. I can resize it if I don't, that's awfully big. So if I want to make it a little smaller, I can do that. And then let's say you wanted to, an activity, you went and got a picture of something and you wanted your students to identify the parts. We'll make a line. It'll be a nice fat line. We'll make it a bright green. And I'll make it to where it has an arrow on one end. And then I can, there we go. So I can draw lines pointing to different parts of the watch, and then my students could identify those. And then oh, you can save these. You can do a file and save as. If you just do a save, it will save it in the Smart Notebook file area, and you can call this whatever lesson, like April 13th, 2015 geography class or whatever. You can save it. The other thing you can do is you can save it as a different type of file. You can export it as a web page, and then you can import, and then you can upload it somewhere and make it available on the internet. You can save it just as image files, and if you had, like, say, 7 pages, it would end up exporting as 7 different image files. I'm not sure if you can determine what file it is, like if it's a PNG or a TIF or a JPEG, probably just a JPEG. And then you can also do it as a PDF. And then a PDF, you could either upload it, you could email it home to students, you could print it out for them. Obviously, any interactive elements would be gone if you did that. Now, if it's a web page, you might still be able to use some of the interactive elements. I don't know.